Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy. It's a blessing. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be out in nature and greeting you wherever you are, knowing that I'm bringing this message of truth, this message of deliverance and emancipation to you. A message that will bring you into discovering your higher self, your true self, your Christ self, whereby you will come into your Christ energy. All you have to do is accept the fact that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history. Now, you know, as we all were growing up as little children, we were made to believe in slavery, and they were impressing our subconscious mind concerning slavery, and also impressing our subconscious mind concerning religion or Christianity, where we were taught all these Jesus story and were made to believe in a God outside of ourselves and neglect the creative power that is in us. Therefore, I want to speak to you, my brother and my sisters, concerning get out of the rat race, because what they were doing, they were shaping our minds to have an employee mentality. So when we believe that we were getting an education, we were actually receiving training in an institution that would make us another employee. Therefore, for anyone to say that slavery had been abolished or slavery even ever exists, it would be an understatement, because it is still slavery in another way. That's the reason why, my brother and my sister, I want to use the Bible to set you free, because the Bible is used to enslave your mind when it was interpreted to you as secular history. So when they have you to think as an employee and to have an employee mentality, they also had you thinking in terms of competing, and makes you think of poverty instead of wealth and prosperity, because you was neglecting the creative power that is in you and believing in a power outside of you. Thus, when you understand the Bible psychologically, you will understand Luke 17:21, where you've been admonished not to let anyone deceive you by telling you, lo, he's here, or lo, he's there. For the kingdom of God is within you. And that he is not a person 2,000 years ago named Jesus Christ. That he is just a personification of the human imagination. For without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And all things was made by the human imagination. It was first imagined, it was first a thought. That's St. John 1 and verses 3. So my brother and my sisters, when you understand it is speaking about the creative power that is in you, and you use your creative power to create your reality consciously, you do not have to compete with anyone. You do not have to get caught up in thinking just materialistic only, but to understand that when you seek first the being, the getting will be easy. That's the reason why it teaches you such wisdom, where I speak about Solomon, where Solomon seek first for wisdom, knowledge and understanding, and then riches came later. It is teaching you the story of your life, that this life is a journey, and in this journey of life, the first thing that you should be seeking is to know who you are, is to know your true self. is to come to know the true being. And when you know the being, then the getting will be easy. Therefore, you have to get out of the rat race by changing your thinking. That's the reason why you've been admonished in Romans 12, verses 1 and 2, that you must not be conformed to this world or the way of thinking of this world, but be transformed by the union of your mind. Change your thinking, change your concept of life, and understand that the Creator is in you and that you can create your reality consciously. That God is your own human imagination, the invisible man, the Creator that is in you. That's the reason why Matthew 6:22 tells you that if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. Therefore, you have to see things through the mind of God, or see things through the eye of imagination. And that is how you can create your reality consciously and do not be caught up in the rat race or being caught up in the matrix. So my brother and my sisters, what I'm really trying to say to you, that life is not a competition. Life is not a 100-meter sprint. It's a marathon. And you have to take it step by step by understanding, first of all, who you are. And when you come to understand who you are, then you will understand your power. You will understand your authority. You will understand that you are the Lord and Master of your destiny. And you will understand that your own human imagination was before money. Your own human imagination was before politics and politicians. Your own human imagination was before education, before school. And you would not allow yourself to be used in this world as a tool or be ridden like a mule. So my brother and my sisters, this is my encouragement to you, to look within yourself for all the answers of life, and not to forsake the Bible, but learn to interpret the Bible psychologically. Now, this is what Psalms 4:4 says. Psalms 4:4 is admonishing you not to believe in any God outside of yourself, but that instead you must commune with your own heart upon your bed and get into the silence, get into the stillness, get into the deep of your subconscious mind. Because when you go to bed, you're getting into the deep of your subconscious mind also. And whatever you impress your subconscious mind with, that is what you would manifest. Also, whatever you go to bed with is what you will wake up with and continue your day and your weeks and your months and your years and your life. So how you go to bed is shaping your life. Therefore, we have to go to bed more consciously. And we have to know how to commune with our own heart by seeing what we want to manifest in this world through our mind's eye, and get into the feeling of the wish being fulfilled. And when you get into the feeling of the wish being fulfilled, always go to the end and fall asleep in the assumption that it is done. Because you know that the only God there is within you. So my brother and my sisters, you do not have to compete with anyone, as I would have said before. Because there's so much keys in the Bible to lead you and direct you how to live your life fully. So you can live full and die empty. Now Matthew 6:6 also admonish you to go into a secret place of meditation. Because true prayer is desire and meditation. And a desire is a spiritual sensation. Therefore, you've been admonished to go into your closet and close the door which is closing your eyes and speak to the Father that is in secret. And your Father is your own human imagination, the creator in man. And not to be like the hypocrites who like to condemn and judge and compete and to act like the world and behave like the world and think like the world. But we who are awakened, we know that God is our own human imagination, and we have learned to see God in each and every one. So with that being said, my brothers and sisters, that's my encouragement to you, for each and every one of us to get out of the rat race and realize that we are just spirits having a human experience. And so I want to encourage you to support this work by supporting my ebooks, and to also support us on Patreon. And for those of you who like to follow your knowledge in this teaching and to go higher and to get more into the practical and also teach others of this work also, you can join me on Patreon. And if you're willing to donate $50 or more, I'll be in contact with you and we can speak on the phone, and I'll be able to impart more knowledge to you. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I just want to give you the sign of true enlightenment, the sign of the true awakening, whereby when you experience this true awakening, you will realize it is the rising of the sun, the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and you will come to experience the dawning of a new day. And you will come to realize also that without the sun there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination there isn't anything made that was made. And that the human imagination parallels the S-U-N. And that we are the people of the sun. Therefore we are to operate in the power of our mind to achieve our every desire. So that means I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.